I'm an innovation psychologist, founder of Inventium, which is a very niche consultancy. All we do is help companies drive and grow through innovation. I set up Inventium about 6 years ago, and for me it was firstly about having a real passion for innovation and creative thinking, but also being a real science geek at heart. And what I found when I was looking at the different innovation consultancies around is that there was a lot of fluff, a lot of people just having opinions about something and spouting that, but no real evidence behind what they were saying. Whereas in the meantime, being aware of all the scientific research that's been done in the field, there's all of these studies that have been published around what's been scientifically proven to drive innovation in organisations. And so for me, Inventium was about bridging that gap between what we know through science around what actually drives innovation and providing that advice to real-world organisations. Creativity is critical for any leader in today's world. For me, I think of that quote that goes, if you always do what you always did, you always get what you always got. So if you want your performance and impact as a leader to remain stagnant, then by all means don't think creatively. But if you want to significantly improve and enhance the impact that you are having as a leader, then creative thinking is critical. Creativity can absolutely be learned, and we know that through hundreds, if not thousands of research studies that have explored this, where they've looked at just a random section of people from the population and they've given them certain things to do, like for example, people sitting in just a normal closed room environment versus being out in nature amongst trees, and given them a creative problem solving task to engage in, and then measuring what their output was in terms of how creative their output was. And for example, with that nature example, we know that exposing people to the natural environment significantly increases our ability to think more creatively. So there are lots of different examples like that, where if you change or manipulate or introduce some different stimulus, you'll actually significantly increase anyone's ability to think creatively. So therefore, we know that creativity can be learned. An example, I think, is with process innovation. So a lot of the work that we do, as well as helping companies invent new products and services, is helping companies really improve internal processes. So there have been countless examples that I can think of where we've helped project managers and just people who are involved and working with different processes in an organisation dramatically improve those processes, whether it be to deliver cost savings or time savings, improving efficiency, and all those sorts of outcomes. So we see that happen and work with those sorts of projects, if you like, all the time. I'm really looking forward to seeing you at the International Project Management Day event that I'm going to be speaking at. It's just a really important event to recognise all the hard work that project managers do, and I'll be talking about some really practical ways that you can increase your creativity and drive innovation in your role as a project manager. I look forward to seeing you there.